Yo, what's up guys? Today we're going to be talking about which character for the green enchants is better. So we're going to be comparing the three air units that are currently in the game, which is going to be Super Broly, Zoro, and Darkwing. So we replaced all of them down. So our Broly is currently wrapping up already. And we're also charging up our Darkwings. So on end of the placement, they're basically AoE lines. Darkwing at AoE line, Super Broly AoE circle, and Zoro at AoE line as well. But Zoro's AoE line is super small. It's probably like the smallest line in the game right now. But his range is insane. Keep in mind, by the way, I invested a lot into Zoro. Just to be like half decent, by the way. Broly, on the other hand, you don't really need to invest too much into Broly. From what I've seen, you want to put more levels into Broly. So basically we're going to put down another Broly. So Broly on placement is the cheapest compared to the other two. Zoro was the most expensive for some reason, by the way. Most expensive. So his upgrades are pretty simple. He's always a single target, by the way. He's always a single target. He does gain more range. His early upgrades are he's pretty fast with his early upgrades. But after that, like, he's basically average speed. So by the way, he gains more rage for each level it has. So if anything, you don't really have to invest hidden potential into this character. You can invest into, like, you know, his levels. That's what he wants the most. Levels is what he wants the most. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out Zoro now. So Zoro on placement is an AoE line. His AoE line is pretty wide from what you see right here now. So for each upgrades, he does gain more range, which is what his strength is. So this is where his line becomes very narrow. And he loses damage, but he gains a lot of range and attack speed. Loses a lot of attack speed. So AoE line right here. More damage, more range, really. So yeah, his range could go up to like 80 if you really build him correctly. It could legitimately go up to 80. You need a lot of investment into Zoro. Not his levels. His levels don't matter as much. It's his potentials. You need to get range to be able to like get ricochet and like overload. But you can also use a damage as well to just get crit and just do a lot of damage, because you could just like basically hit a lot. Speed also works. You could get additional, but either way, you want to invest into the potentials more. So you need like 4 copies of this character, 3 copies for the hidden potential, and one initial copy. So yeah, this relies a lot on potential. So let's check out Darkwing. So Darkwing is AoE circle like Super Broly, but then it changes to line AoE right here. So basically, Darkwing could shield break. Unlike the other two, it could shield break. So we're gonna check. So apparently, you could actually get his ability up to be able to get a lot of range and a lot of damage. But he also gains a lot of attack speed. But I don't think I would be able to hit it because he's getting out of range. His base form is not good. I think in his base form, he's probably the worst because he has no range. His attack speed is too slow. Right, Broly's probably the best in base form because his DPS ramps up so hard. And then Zoro's probably second in base form because he has a lot of range and a lot of attack speed. But if you pull on max potential, I'll probably say max potential is probably like gonna be... Well, people would say Darkwing because his ability will go ham, right? But the issue with Darkwing is that he charges way too slow if you have like multiple DPSs, so it will take a while for him to ramp up to 1,000,000 damage if you're doing this with a team, because people will take damage from you, right? But I think you'll eventually hit it though. But that's the issue, you'll eventually hit it. So anyways, let's use this one real quick. So we have hit 450, we have not even hit 450 yet. Damn, okay, let's just use our on-win buff real quick. Just like increase the damage real quick, alright? Anyways, we'll be right back once we get Darkwing's Mercy ability up. Alrighty, we're back. We finally got Darkwing's Mercy ability up to 1 mil. So let's go and activate it. So it gains 10 range. That's pretty good. Oh, yo. So with 1 million damage, he could definitely get a lot of range. He turns to an AoE circle. That AoE circle is massive. I can see why people say Darkwing's good. But is it as good as Brawly? Yeah, I would say it's pretty comparable, really. So we have this at 450. At 450, he only gains 5 range. And then at like 0, he's like what? He gains attack speed. Okay, but he gains more damage though. Yeah, he low-key gains more damage. And then no, this is buffed right now. We gotta wait for the buff to go down. Alright, so he actually doesn't gain as much in... He actually gains more damage with Mercy with 0 to 450 and then the 450 to 1 million. It's a balance, and then like 1 mil is like he just gains really good DPS. So yeah, I think at max potential it'll probably be Zorro, because Zorro does his... You want to go range with him, right? While with Darkwing, he's good, but he takes a while to ramp up. You probably want to go with damage, same as Brawly. Yeah. So anyways, guys, basically for like if you're not putting too much investment, it's gonna be Brawly, Darkwing, and then Zoro. For mid investment, I'll probably say it's gonna be Darkwing, Brawly, Zoro. Then for high investment is Zoro, Darkwing, Brawly. So yeah, basically low investment is like usually used for strategists, by the way. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for my next video in my AllStarTowerDefense X. In the meantime, have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.